defense made that much difference. That's true. They're excellent defense, no question about it.
Say what?
Well, surely you recognize longtime Minnesota Viking quarterback Tommy Kramer, now 36, and out of football in his classic mush-mouth morning radio interview.
Oh, the Bears defense made that much difference. That's true. They're excellent defense, no question about it.
Get to the point, will you, Jim?
Okay, I don't know how Tommy Kramer's speech was this morning, but he was arrested for drunk driving again after midnight early this morning in Minnesota. A DUI last night.
Right.
It brought back memories of the radio interview Kramer did one morning, the week of a Minnesota Viking game with the Bears in Chicago. Tommy sounded like he'd had a few sips the night before and got to bed very, very late, only to be roused not long after for his telephone interview with the WLS Chicago radio disc jockey.
It's 8:30. Thank you. On the line, we have Minnesota Vikings quarterback Tommy Kramer. Say good morning. How are you, Tom?
Good, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, how you doing?
How's the weather up in Minnesota?
Oh, it's fine.
We've got floods down here in Chicago. It's real stinko. And
a little bit right now, but we're getting it.
Soldier Field has been pelted with monsoons for the last week, and the turf should be real stinko.
Well, we hope not, but, that's all we got. We'll be there.
Les Grobstein, our sports director, is here. Jim Johnson, our co-anchor, is with us. Les?
What did they do differently last year when, you had a good game against him in the Metrodome, and then it was a little different at Soldier Field? Did the Bear defense make some adjustments?
Oh, the Bear defense made that much difference. That's true. They're excellent defense, no question about it. And we're just totally special, you know what I mean?
Tom, this is Jim. Is that defense, there have been people that could really pick it apart. Miami did a good job of that. Do you guys go to the films of Miami, or do you just think that was a Bears off night?
Yeah, well, they've got excellent defense, and we're just trying to get by up here. Our defense is not as good as all the rest of the teams in the league. But, we're just hoping to get by on what we got.
Say what?
You sound half asleep. Do we wake you up?
Oh, just stop.
Say what?
What's that? I'm sorry, we couldn't hear you.
I said, just about. So, wake me up.
Les?
How much different is it under...
How about turning on your mic?
Yeah. I just woke up, too. How much different is it under Jerry Burns as opposed to a Bud Grant or a Les Steckel?
Well, it's about the same because, we all come here to play against the Bears. And so one game against the Bears doesn't mean any different than if we're playing today, tomorrow. We're all going to be playing against the Bears.
You said that you don't think your defense is as good as some of the other teams in the division?
No, we're not as good as the other teams in our division, defensively, but we want to play. That's the big thing about it. We want to play them every down. We'll be right there for them.
Tommy, some of the Bears said that when they used to play the Vikings a couple years ago when you guys were really hot, it was kind of intimidating when you went on the field, but you don't sound like you're intimidated in the least to come up against this defense.
Oh, they're an outstanding defense, but, whenever you play a team like the Bears, just be ready to play them because they're so good that, you just have to play them.
You ever, when you look at the film, do you kind of wince when you see guys like Dent in the fridge coming at the other quarterbacks?
Well, you don't wince. You're very free. I've been in the league 10 years now, and you get hit by those people, and you hope you can minimize it.
Do you ever keep in touch with your alma mater?
Oh, yeah.
What things are going on down there?
All they say is beat Chicago.
Hey, I heard a nice...
I don't mean to be rude.
Did you go? Where'd you go to college?
At Rice University.
Okay, the Rice Owls.
That's right.
Heard a nice compliment of you. They said you're looking more and more like Fran Tarkington every day.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't heard from him in a while.
Can we talk about your rehab program? At all?
No, I'm going to sleep right now.
I beg your pardon?
No, I'm going to bed again. It's too much. No, it's too hard.
It's too hard to discuss.
Yeah, I gotta go practice in a minute anyway.
Hey, where is the new practice facility you guys have up there? What town is it located?
Right over there, off of 18.
But I mean, what town is it in?
In Bloomington.
I thought it was in Edina.
Well, Eve Prairie, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
You sound tired. Are you just going to bed or just getting up?
Waking up.
Just waking up, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tommy, well, good luck in the game on Sunday.
Thank you.
And, well, not too much good luck.
Well, thank you.
Because we're rooting for the Bears here.
All right.
And see you later. Good luck.
Take care.
Goodbye. You know,
We've been had.
I think we got cornholed on this one.
Say what?
How do you do? I'm Jim Healy on KMPC Los Angeles, brought to you by Squire's Restaurants, the Lincoln Mercury Dealers, and United Airlines. Dateline, West Palm Beach, say what department? On the L.A. Dodger broadcast this morning, the announcer touched on the Bo Jackson story. He said Jackson played for the Kansas City Royals and Oakland Raiders.
Hello.
Who goofed? I've got
My
to
lips
know.
are sealed, but his initials are D.D.
Okay.
State. Headline, Los Angeles recommended reading. Ross Newhand's Sports Page 7 piece in the World Champion today, where he lays it on the line. Says the Kansas City Royals feel Bo Jackson's injury was a blessing in disguise, gave them a graceful way to unload a tremendous morale problem. That is Bo and his preferential treatment.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Dateline, Los Angeles. We got that Sunset Strip. Follow-up, full. Co-anchor on CNN's 8:30 p.m. Sports Roundup last night couldn't understand why Kansas City was in such a hurry to release Jackson. Quoting him, "Why wouldn't a club stay with a Bo Jackson at least through the season?" End quotes.
You got a problem with that?
Well, sort of. Tell the CNN guy Bo isn't as valuable a baseball commodity as he thinks, especially with all the strikeouts and the tremendous morale problem he's caused. Number two, if the Royals dump Jackson now, they only have to pay him $400,000 this season. If they wait a couple more weeks, they'll have to pay him an additional $2 million. Anything wrong with saving $2 million on somebody you know won't be able to play this season anyway?
Who goofed? I've got
My
to
lips
know.
are sealed, but the CNN sports guy's initials are F.H. F.H.
Hello.
Dateline, Tempe, Arizona. It's been raining in Arizona, too. Angel, Seattle rained out this afternoon.
Okay.
Dateline, Sunset Strip. Whatever happened to department? Whatever happened to lady sportscaster Jane Kennedy?
Hello.
She's a lovely lady, and my apologies to her.
Dateline, Los Angeles, double take department. Sports Page 7 of today's World Champion, that the dramatic comeback attempt of Greg Walker with the California Angels that ended in failure.
Get to the point, will
Point
you?
is, the story never anywhere says what position Walker plays. Pitcher, infielder, outfielder? He's a first baseman.
Who goofed? I've got
My
to
lips
know.
are sealed, but the lady's initials are H.E. H.E.
She's a lovely lady, and my apologies to her.
She is a lovely lady, and my apologies
She is
to
a
her.
lovely lady, and my apologies to her. You want to say it again, Victor?
She is a lovely lady, and my apologies to her.
Blow it out.
Dateline, well, we sure sandbagged Victor there, didn't we?
Say what?
We sandbagged.
Right.
Dateline, Los Angeles, Bo Jackson afterthought. Lead story in today's World Champion glorifies Bo Jackson, points out he had a career high, 272 last season with 28 homers and 78 RBIs.
Get to the point, will you?
Well, baseball scout Dick Bank wonders why the story left out the fact Jackson struck out a horrendous 128 times in only 111 games last year.
Right.
Okay.
Dateline, Sunset Strip. Follow-up, Bo Jackson. That means he struck out once every a little over 3 times, 3.2 times at bat.
Talk about chicken.
Compare that to Oakland's Ricky Henderson, who also had 28 homers, but struck out only once every 8.2 times at bat. Or Bo's own teammate, George Brett, 10 years older at 37, who fanned only once every 8.6 times at bat last season.
Right.
Dateline, Hollywood, flashback. When Gene Autry landed an American League Baseball franchise, the Angels, 30 years ago, he did it for one basic reason. He did it to assure that his radio station, then and now KMPC, would have Major League Baseball to broadcast. The Dodgers had moved to KFI the year before.
Get to the point, will you, Jim?
Okay, at the end, at one of the new American League Angels' first 1961 press conferences, Autry's partner, Bob Reynolds, was asked by a sports writer if KMPC would carry the games. Trying not to crack up, Reynolds said, "Well, I'm sure KMPC will make a very competitive bid for the Angel rights."
State.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, look-alike department. Listener Joe P. has come up with a good look-alike. L.A. Laker coach Mike Dunleavy and L.A. Dodger pitcher Oral Hershiser.
Right.
State. Dateline, Vero Beach, today's item. Oral Hershiser admits he won't be ready for opening day, that he's been experiencing pain in his pitching shoulder.
Get to the point, will you, Jim?
Okay, well, it's no fun for me to say I told you so in a case like this, but Hershiser had major reconstruction surgery on his shoulder. Reconstructive surgery. Any knowledgeable baseball man could have told you he not only wouldn't be back for opening day, Hershiser will never come back successful. Dateline, Arcadia, Finger of Guilt Department. Trainers who aren't doing well at Santa Anita hate the World Champions Tuesday breakdown of who's winning and who's losing, which obviously means it's a terrific feature for horseplay.
Right. Get to the point, will you, Jim?
Okay, today's rundown shows only one trainer in the top 5 for longest losing streaks in both dirt sprints and dirt routes. Brian Sweeney.
Jim Healy, that's your lowest shot ever.
Dateline, Las Vegas, say what department? Mike Tyson's known for his way with words anyway, but he came up with a new way with words.
Say what?
Beat you to it, way with words. But he came up with a new wrinkle after last night's controversial low lopsided win over Razor Ruddock. Tyson couldn't name his toughest opponent.
Say what?
Yes, then I'll name his toughest opponent. Tyson has 40 wins and 1 loss. His only loss was a knockout at the hands of Buster Douglas 13 months ago when Tyson took a horrible beating, nearly got killed. Buster Douglas, for his information, was his toughest opponent.
Right.
State. Dateline, Las Vegas, follow-up controversy. Referee Richard Steele is being second-guessed for stopping last night's fight in the 7th round with Ruddock on his feet, but neither veteran boxing authority, personable John Hall, nor I saw a thing wrong with it. The fight was one-sided. Ruddock was going nowhere except down.
Right.
As Hall said, it's better to stop a fight too soon than too late, especially with heavyweights, where one punch to the head of a helpless fighter could literally kill him.
Right.
Okay.
Dateline, Los Angeles, follow-up flashback. Even as a semi-main and main eventer at the L.A. Olympic Auditorium, himself, Richard Steele, as a fighter, didn't like to see an opponent badly hurt. Steele was pretty good light heavyweight in the days when we handled a Thursday night boxing telecast at the Olympic Auditorium. His manager, Jackie McKoy, however, once said, Richard could have gone a lot further, but he just doesn't want to punish people in the ring, to hurt them.
State.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Hunch Bet Department. KMPC's Robert W. Morgan had a hunch on Razor Ruddock last night.
What?
Well, yesterday, March 18, was the anniversary of the date Joseph Schick invented the electric shaver. Get it? Razor Ruddock. Electric shaver.
Hello, I'm Victor Cayenne.
Hello. I'm Omar Khayyam. Would you like it to buy 10?
Dateline, Las Vegas, person-to-person follow-up. Mike Tyson's way with words rang out again after last night's fight.
I would love to let the fight last a little longer if I could hurt him and put him out cold. I wanted you to put him out cold.
Tyson said he would love to put Razor Ruddock out cold. In fact, he repeated it, put him out cold.
I would love to let the fight last a little longer if I could hurt him and put him out cold. I wanted you to put him out cold.
Blow it out.
Dateline Inglewood guessing game. L.A. Lakers are favored by 9, 11, or 13 points over the L.A. Clippers tonight in the Forum. Answer. Did you say 11?
Yeah, I did.
Wrong. That's wrong. It's 13, down from 13.5 with an overs and unders of only 207. Afterthought. Actually, the Clippers have been going quite well the past week, giving their fans a little hope.
I don't give a shit about the fans.
Well, that's the one and only Leonard Benoit Benjamin. That's his first name, Leonard Benoit Benjamin, who thinks fans are useless.
I don't give a shit about the fans.
Dateline, Las Vegas, follow-up NBA lines. If it's any consolation, the Clippers are not the biggest underdogs in the NBA tonight. On the Caesars Palace line, Sacramento's a 15.5-point dog at San Antonio.
And of course, San Antonio has a river. What is the name of that river that goes through? The San Antonio River goes right through the heart of downtown Los Angeles.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, incoming facts. Listener RB has a question about Division I State High School basketball champion St. Joseph's tourney MVP, Jason Kidd. Quote, how come the world champions box score yesterday showed Kidd 6 for 25 from the floor in the title win over Fremont, but today's story changed it to 7 for 33?
Who goofed? I've got to know.
Dateline, Seattle, late NCAA line. Though Nevada law says you're not supposed to bet on in-state teams, that you can't post a line, NCAA favorite UNLV is 15 points over Utah Thursday night in Seattle.
Thank you, Jim.
Well, don't worry, it's just part of my job, Bruce.
Thank you, Jim.
Blow it out.
Dateline Hollywood, TV gossip. Rumble around television land here in Hollywood this afternoon that Good Sports, that's the Ryan O'Neal Farrah Fawcett turkey, about a cable TV sports anchor team, breathed its last night. That CBS apparently will insert maybe Dr. but at least another TVer in that turkey's regular time slot. For the record, Channel 2's ratings went downhill from 8:30 p.m. last night. Major Dad, a 17.3 peaked. Murphy Brown, 16.3. Designing Women, 14.4. And finally, Good Sports. It got only a 10.1.
A free $2 trifecta this Friday night, March 22nd at Los Alamitos. Trifecta wagering starts this Friday night at Los Alamitos, the fast track. Every patron will receive a free $2 trifecta bet Friday night with paid admission. This free $2 trifecta wager is good only at Los Alamitos and does not apply at satellite off-track wagering locations. Trifecta wagering will be conducted only on the 10th race nightly. The trifecta is a new wager for California racetracks. The bettor must select in order the first, second, and third horses in the 10th race. You could be a winner this Friday night, March 22nd at Los Alamitos. Every patron with paid admission will receive a free $2 trifecta bet. Los Alamitos, the fast track on Catella Avenue, east of the 605 freeway. Racing Tuesday through Saturday nights. First post, 7:30 p.m.
United Airlines announces our new World's Fair. New low fares to almost anywhere in the world United or United Express flies. Low fares to over 200 cities across the U.S. and 2 oceans. From Los Angeles, you can fly almost anywhere in the continental U.S. for $69 to $159 each way. Fly to Hawaii for as low as $149. To Tokyo for as low as $349. Prices are each way with round-trip purchase. You can travel now at these spring price levels or wait for summer when prices are slightly higher but still very affordable. Either way, tickets for these special low fares must be purchased by April 8, 1991. Tickets are non-refundable, a 7-day advance purchase, and a Saturday night stay are required. Fares for weekend travel are slightly higher, and international fares, dates, and services are subject to government approval. Other significant restrictions apply. Seats are limited and may not be available on the flights you want at the time you call, so plan now. Call United or your travel agent and then come fly the friendly skies.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, correcting a correction. Here last night, listener Jeff R. claimed Bonesboro Bill Walton goofed on a weekend CBS NCAA tournament telecast when he said Florida State was in the 1972 NCAA title game. It was Jacksonville, the listeners said.
That is so much crap.
Right.
State.
Okay.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, fast follow-up. Incoming facts corrections led by listeners Tony Medley and Dave P. began early this morning. Bonesboro Bill was right. UCLA did play Florida State in the 72 championship game. It was 1970 that Jacksonville lost to UCLA's Wicks Rowe Patterson team.
Who goofed? I forgot that you
Well, my lips are sealed, but he's known as listener Jeff R.
Wow. What a nerd.
Stage. Dateline, Westwood, follow-up explanation. Bill Walton hadn't even entered UCLA when the Bruins beat Jacksonville and Artis Gilmore in the 1970 NCAA championship game. Walton ought to remember beating Florida State in the 72 game because 1972 was an exciting year for him.
Everything I can to try to close the school down.
Hey, what?
That was Bonesboro Bill leading an on-campus protest of the Vietnam War in 1972.
Everything I can to try to close the school down.
Hey,
He was
what?
vowing to close UCLA down.
Do everything I can to try to close the school down.
What a nerd.
Dateline, Los Angeles, in case you missed it, Bo Jackson's picture is on the front page of today's LA Times business
That
section.
is so much
Don't
crap.
make them up, Coach. Subject of the story is whether Bo will now lose his commercial tie-ins with Nike, Pepsi-Cola, etc. It's estimated his 3-year Nike contract is worth $3 million, and Pepsi pays him $500,000 a year.
Get on with it, will you, Jim?
Stage. Dateline, Los Angeles. Follow up Bo Jackson's business side. Now, I've never had the feeling Bo was particularly popular with the public, particularly, yet a sports marketing man disagrees. He thinks the end of Jackson's baseball and football careers would make him, quote, a huge sympathetic figure. His fame could achieve myth-like proportions.
Okay. That is so much crap.
Stage. Dateline, Sunset Strip. Follow up Bo Jackson's likability.
Get on with it, will you, Jim?
Okay, an extensive survey does not indicate Bo is one of our more popular sports figures. In fact, he's clear down in 10th place. Michael Jordan is number 1 in likability, followed by Walter Payton and Magic Johnson, tied for second.
That's great. That's great.
State. Headline, Sunset Strip, fast afterthought. Bo Jackson, of course, is a 230-pound piece of rock, right?
Right.
But in high school or college, I'll bet you knew athletes built like that, and they were invariably complaining of injuries, right?
Right. Get on with it, will you, Jim?
Well, stay with me, Tudball.
Okay.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, follow up Bo Jackson's injuries. He missed virtually half of both his final 2 football seasons at Auburn. Then, since turning pro, Jackson's been in and out of the lineup of both the LA Raiders and Kansas City Royals. Played in just 111 games for KC last year, as we said.
Get to the point.
No point, just something to think about.
Jim Healy, you've got a horse. Damn it.
State. Dateline, Los Angeles. The national foul-ups continued. The sports tabloids feature on the possible end of Bo Jackson's athletic career has one unbelievably inaccurate line. It called Bo, quote, the first modern athlete to play 2 sports professionally.
That is so much crap.
How sagacious of you. Stay tuned. Headline, Sunset Strip. Follow-up correction. Just off the top of my head, If Bo Jackson was the first, what the hell did that make Major League pitcher and NBA basketballer Gene Conley? Don't hold me to it. I think he pitched for the Boston Braves and maybe played for the Boston Celtics. Did Dick Groat do baseball and basketball? And Dave DeBusschere? For that matter, actor Chuck Connors played for Boston of the NBA, as well as the Dodgers and Cubs of the National League more recently. How about Toronto baseballers Danny Ainge and Jay Schrader, who branched off to the NBA and NFL respectively? But the National tells us Bo Jackson was the first to play two sports? Mamma mia!
Hey, who goofed? I forgot to
My
know.
lips are sealed, but the co-authors' initials are LS and EW.
Like heaven for little girls.
No, they aren't little girls. It's two guys.
Blow it out.
Bet you wouldn't have said that if they were girls.
Blow it out.
Dateline El Segundo overheard. Now that the Bo Jackson story has broken, word out of the LA Laker camp, they knew his condition almost since the Jan 13 injury in the Cincinnati playoff game here, but were sworn to secrecy.
That is so much crap.
Well, maybe so, maybe not.
Right.
Dateline El Segundo, fast follow-up. Apparently, Al Davis has known for some time Bo Jackson would play neither baseball nor football in 1991. It's reported the Raiders are only on the hook for $416,000 of Bo's $1.6 million salary for 91, his fifth and final year with the Raiders.
Okay.
Dateline, Los Angeles. Follow up Bo Jackson's injuries. Virtually since his arrival on the LA Raiders scene, supporters of Marcus Allen have been piffed about Jackson being allowed to arrive late for the season, plus his continued absences from the lineup every time he sprained an eyelash.
Hey, what?
Every time he sprained an eyelash.
I don't think that's funny.
I thought it was a scream.
Dateline, Los Angeles, fast follow-up. As Bo Jackson filtered in and out of the LA Raider lineup, Marcus Allen continued to play healthy or hurt, but Marcus never got much credit for it from the guy at the top, which was pretty horseshoe.
Hey, what?
Never mind. Dateline, El Segundo, confidential follow. Is it true the LA Raiders' only other quality proven running back, Greg Bell, is a Plan B free agent, free to sign with any other team in the NFL?
Okay.
Dateline, Beverly Hills, confidential follow number 2. Is it true Marcus Allen's agent Ed Hook Stratton is known almost from the time Bo Jackson was injured Jan 13 about the severity of it, that Hook Stratton and Marcus Allen well remember the Raiders automatically renewing them for a 10% raise to $1.1 million in 1990? So maybe they're just sitting back now with both the Bo Jackson and Greg Bell situations, feeling they might have Al Davis right by the balls of his feet. Dateline, Los Angeles, for the record follow-up. Marcus Allen will be 31 1 week from today.
Okay.
Dateline, El Segundo, off the record. Source close to the we better sit back and wait and count down. We don't want to miss the dreaded 6 o'clock tone again tonight, right?
Right.
All right, it'll come up in 4, 3, 2, 1. There it was.
Yeah, dear.
There it was. Fine, El Segundo, off the record. Source close to the LA Raider High Command thinks it's very possible Bo Jackson will be able to compete in sports again in 1992, probably just baseball. Quote, if he keeps off it, that is, gets some blood flowing to the hip joint, gets the circulation back, no reason why Jackson shouldn't be able to return next year. But if he tries football again, he's crazy. Jackson got terrible advice from that agent of his in Georgia. Why was he risking injury in the NFL for $1 million a year, when if he'd gone to the winter leagues and learned how to hit the curveball, he'd be a $4 or $5 million a year home run star in baseball? The guy in Georgia who's been advising Jackson is greedy, penny wise and pound foolish.
Wow. What a nerd.
Headline, Sunset Strip, for the record. California Angels Jim Abbott was born without a right hand.
Right.
But listeners Juan and Steve heard the sports guy on the 6 o'clock news on Channel 7 here last night, refer to Abbott as the one-armed pitcher.
Wow. What a nerd.
Who goofed? I've got
My
to
lips
know.
are sealed, but his initials are RL. RL.
Okay.
Dateline, San Diego.
Gambling Rose. Gambling Rose.
Pete Rose's horse playing was the beginning of his troubles, which currently have him blocked from baseball's Hall of Fame, right?
You get the point.
Okay, guess who one of the sponsors during the San Diego Baseball Padres postgame show today on KFMB Radio San Diego was? Del Mar Racetrack.
Hello.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, fluff time. Racing Forms, John White notes, and I am not running a baseball team or a baseball league or baseball major leagues. Here, I don't pretend to be holier than thou and down my nose on baseball.
Who goofed? I've got to know.
I mean on racing.
Right. Who goofed?
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you the first time. I got to stop this ad-lib.
Right.
Dateline, Sunset Strip, fluff time. Racing Forms, John White notes, ordinarily competent sportscasters choke when they even touch the subject of horse racing. Example, on his Sports Machine TV Sunday night, George Michael had Seek the Gold running second in the Florida Derby. It's Strike the Gold.
Hello.
Dateline, Orono, Minnesota, Tommy Kramer update. The ex-Minnesota Viking quarterback, now 36, was clocked at 56 miles an hour in a 40 zone early this morning. Third DUI in the last 11 years. Charged, that is. Kramer didn't take a breath test, but he did flunk a field sobriety test. He had no Dateline, Detroit. Cast removed from Isaiah Thomas' right wrist today. Cleared to resume practice with the pro basketball Pistons in early April.
Okay.
Dateline, Naples, Florida. Russ Thomas, 65, died in his sleep early this morning. Former general manager of the Detroit Football Lions, Russ Thomas. Dateline, Cincinnati. Owner Marge Schott of the Cincinnati Baseball Reds has had her condition upgraded from guarded to stable tonight. She entered the hospital Friday, had been feeling exhausted. She's been taking tests, will be in the hospital several more days. Everybody is quiet, however, about Marge's problem.
Hello.
She is a lovely lady, and my apologies
yes,
to her.
I'm with you, Victor. Dateline, West Palm Beach. L.A. Dodgers beat Atlanta today, 8-4.
Okay.
Dateline, Las Vegas. Who goofed department? Sports ticker wire story on the Razor Ruddock planning a foolish and futile protest of last night's 7th-round loss to Mike Tyson, being stopped by the referee, says it was a heavyweight title bout.
Say what?
Yes, who held the title? It sure as hell wasn't Tyson.
Hello.
Dateline, Kona. NFL owners just voted to renew instant replay for a 6th season at their meeting in Hawaii.
Spires Restaurants at a nice price. That's what you want, and we make it so good for the whole family. It's all the very best of what a great meal should be. You have great taste at a very nice price. Spires Restaurant.
Spires has found a way to make our teriyaki steak even more appealing. For a limited time, we've reduced the price to just $3.95. And that's not all. You'll get a choice of potato, soup or salad, plus a vegetable. So if you're hungry for a satisfying meal at a great price, try Spires $3.95 Teriyaki Steak Special.
You have great taste at a very nice price. Spires Restaurant.
Spires, making good food easy to find.
So Jack asks, where are the girls? The best I can come up with is, huh? Seems that's the only response to a lot of Jack's questions. You told me the Sporting News has a new look that'll knock my socks off. So where are the girls, the bikinis? Jack's leaps of logic are sometimes breathtaking. Look, Einstein, the Sporting News didn't get a rep as the Bible of sports by parading a bunch of bathing beauties on the front cover. So what's all this about a new look? Jack chimes in. I hand him an issue. He starts reading, leaving me enough time to maybe, I don't know, do my taxes. Finally, Jack launches into a dazzling review of the new Sporting News that even features an occasional multi-syllable word. Wow, he says, they have all the great stuff they've always had. Stats, stories, box scores for all the big sports. But there's lots more color. The printing is brighter, livelier. Check out all these neat charts. Everything jumps right off the page. So this is what you meant when you said the new Sporting News would knock my socks off. I'm thinking, yes, Jack, you understand. Then he says, so where are the girls? He was so close.
The new Sporting News. It's more than just the score.
How do you silence the competition? Usually by going one up on them, which is exactly what Lincoln Town Car has done to the rest of its luxury car competition for 1991. And it's done it in a very quiet fashion by simply becoming the quietest luxury car you can own. That's right. The 91 Lincoln Town Car is the quietest luxury car you can own. Why? Due to its traditional ample sound insulation, and for 91, a remarkable new V8 engine that not only delivers 40 more horsepower, but also cuts engine noise considerably. So now, not only does Town Car give you the expansive 6-passenger comfort and trunk capacity that makes it the most spacious luxury car you can own, but now it's also the quietest luxury car you can own. See your Lincoln Mercury dealer and ask about Town Car's surprisingly affordable monthly lease price. You'll discover that now Town Car is even priced to silence the competition. Town Car, now more than ever, what a luxury car should be.
Look at this, 6:07 and 40 seconds. That Tommy Kramer sure delayed us. I wish he'd talk faster, wouldn't slur so much.
Right.
Headline, Sunset Strip.
This job is not that me.
Tom Lasorda's lament has stirred the creative imagination of listeners like Ken B., who claims he and his wife were dining one night in Lasorda when he had his restaurant in Pasadena. The listener ordered corn on the cob, but complained it was very greasy. Lasorda heard him, came over to the table, picked up the corn on the cob, and said, "This bleepin' cob is not that bleepin' greasy." That's the sports picture. The complete sports story right up to the moment brought to you by Spires Restaurants, the Lincoln Mercury dealers, and United Airlines. Jim Healy, good night. Now, with KMPC's Counter Music, here's Dick Whittington.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. Incidentally, got a collect call from Tommy Kramer for you.
Blow it out.
Well, that's what he wants to talk to you about. All right, here, we got some music.